Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? All you beautiful people out there, what's going on? Terry here. Welcome to the super sensational Sunday live call, Deal.ai. What's going on, guys? I'll get into my usual little rant here, but let's give it a minute or two to get a few people on it. Oh, we've already got a lot of people on. These calls are getting packed. I like it. I like it a lot. And the energy on the last few have been badass. Last week was fun with John, wasn't it? What's up, Sonia? Hello, Rod. What's going on, guys? Hey, Victoria. Hey, Ferdinand. What's up, Mohammed? Suzanne, what's going on? By the way, I always forget if it's Suzanne or Susan. I think that is Suzanne, right? Suzanne Luke. But I keep saying Susan. Let me know. Is it Suzanne or is it Susan? Because I always give you a shout out, and I'm probably getting it wrong most of the time. Ashley, what's going on? Hey, David. Hey, Carlos. Hello, Rich, Keith, Morgan, Carlos, Lawrence, Andy, Stephen. We've got the OGs in the house. Khaled, John, Eve. Oh, Eve, I haven't seen you on a call recently. Did you take a hiatus from calls? Usually, I've seen you on the engaging in the chat a lot. Um, cool, cool. Although it's later over where you are, I think. What's up, Clay? Cool. All right, guys. So Sunday Super Deal.ai live calls going over the latest and greatest of what the platform has to offer. Alex will be jumping on here in a little bit. So just so we know here, this is not a support call, guys. So feel free to if this is a new call for you or your first call, and you're having support problems like logging in or whatever you need to do, just email support. Oh, this one is all about staying focused, staying on topic of what Dr. Alex will be jumping into today. So keep it on point, people. Keep it on point. Yeah, a couple reminders, guys. So tonight, I don't know if anyone was on yesterday. We did a flash game of gotgame.ai. We're really starting to get into the rhythm of it now. It's a lot of fun. The engagement's awesome on there. People are walking away with I was going to say a lot of money. There have been a few occasions where people have. What was the top? I think it was about $400 the top prize was, and I think five people split it. I want to say like 420 or something. But yesterday, what was it? Did everyone walk away with yesterday? 73, I think. But it's been a lot of. I think we had. Oh man, my numbers are off. Like 14 winners or so, jumping in yesterday and walking. No, it was more than that. Oh, Alex can tell you. I forgot the exact number. Oh, Alex, I see you in the room there, just telling them about Got Game. So yeah, tonight, guys, if you want to zoom in or sign up on Got Game, we're not doing Zoom. I just remembered. That'll be 8 p.m. EST for the chance to take part, have a bit of fun, and being in it to win it for a nice, healthy chunk of change for you. The minimum is 3K prize money tonight. So anyway, and then also, guys, we've got the event coming up. So super exciting. I know a lot of you have got tickets already. If you haven't, yeah, Rod, there you go. Rod in the early days of the game took away a nice chunk there. Good, good. Dr. Alex, how are we doing today?
Yo, what's up, man?
We
How's
are,
everybody doing? Hello,
everyone
hello.
is fired up.
All right. Happy Sunday. So, I have a few things to cover real quick, guys, and then I'm gonna spend probably 20 minutes quizzing Ed a little bit. He's one of our white labelers. He's doing some interesting stuff. I think if he can share some of the insight, will help you guys. So, couple of quick things. One, okay, let me share my screen real quick. 1 second. Zoom. Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay. Technical difficulty, but I got there. Okay. All right. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yep, we got it.
Okay. All right. So a couple quick things. I'm gonna rattle through all of them real quick. Um, so one, we uploaded, I don't know how many of you guys were on the AEO Funnels workshop. There are 2,000X Academies on my deal account, but you guys have one. So we added training. There's a lot of training here in this academy now. So at the top, you have Terence's Wednesday trainings. White Label Bootcamp is added. Okay. I don't know if I've mentioned that before or not, but this is essentially our White Label Bootcamp recorded and cleaned up and put here. So if you're a newbie, you want to set up your white label, this is a good place to start. It's 6 videos. You can ignore mine. Mine is a strategy, so really 5 videos. Then the Certified AI Marketer, and then we added the AEO Funnels workshop, okay, right at the bottom. So this is a good place to go and get yourself trained for AEO Funnels. Nicole is asking, does it include making a white label of your own white label by any chance? It doesn't actually. It does not, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So if you got a hang of this, creating a white label out of your white label is essentially the same process. Is kind of inside your white label. So you gotta repeat the same thing, okay? Now, another thing to talk about is inside AEO Funnels. I have a lot of test apps on in my account, so it's a little hard to navigate. How many of you guys are using AEO Funnels right now? I'm gonna put a yes or no. It's fine, just so that I see a ratio. Yes, no, yes, 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 no, yes, no. So maybe 50%, maybe a little higher, are using it. So we are constantly building here. I'm gonna give you guys, we're also gonna add some templates here soon, more templates. We added one from AEO Funnels right here. It's actually a really good template. This is a good template at the top right corner. And the template that we use ourselves a lot of times is this one. We start off of this template for landing pages if you're trying to convert. Okay, so this one is a good one in my opinion. It's not aesthetically pleasing. It's like a high, for paid ads, I would go for something like this, or maybe for something like this for an agency type service. Okay, so these two are good ones. Now, what I want to show you to keep an eye on. Okay, did I create it? Yeah, this one. Okay, so I created a blank one. So I'm gonna show you guys the segment, row, one column, and add components. So we're obviously adding a lot to these as we build, and there's going to be more and more. We are users of our own AEO funnel, so we kind of add things as we deem necessary, which is going to benefit you guys. But have an eye on this section, AI components. So we have currently add 3, and they're really good. So if you want to add, this is there's training on this in AEO Funnels workshop that I just showed you guys inside 1000X Academy. Okay. So, but it's all of them will work in the following way. Magic hooks, yeah, somebody likes the hero images. You can essentially, instead of going to hero image app and generating an app, you can just create it on the page to convey a particular feeling, like satisfaction, peace, pain, whatever you want to convey. And all of them work this way. So you essentially add a component. It looks like this. There's a plus button in the middle. In addition to these two, I'm going to revise this UI a tad bit so it's kind of more differentiated. So you got to press on this one, okay? And it generate FAQ, okay? Boom. You fill out the questions here. Let's say AI marketing agency. It might take a bit, so I may not. And you can put your niche and target audience and all that, but those are optional. Let me move Zoom out of my way. And obviously, you got to provide a lot more information to get good stuff. Okay. But essentially, what it does, you'll see in a second, it gives you a suggestion right off the bat based on your information. You can reset, or you can just say save, and bam, it is already added. You can go in and edit it. You can change the colors, font size, make them show by default or not, but it's already done. Okay. Save, preview. Okay. And now I have a page with FAQs, which I just typed in AI marketing agency. I mean, you obviously provide more information for your service. It will be a lot more accurate. And it already is AEO optimized and conversion optimized. So it's pretty good out of the box. You can obviously go back. And if you want to edit it, just go to settings again. And you have all the questions and answers here. You can move them up and down. You can delete them, all the normal stuff. You can change the color, make them show by default if you want to. It's pretty simple, self-explanatory. The reason I brought it up is essentially we're going to do a lot more, add a lot more. And now that we have the base foundation of this builder in place, we're going to add a lot more components here and in other places. Just keep an eye on it. It's an evolving project. Obviously, if you're a white labeler, the more, good things we add to our funnel builder, you automatically get it in your own funnel builder that you're white labeling. So anyways, keep an eye on it. This is constantly being worked on and things are being added. Okay. So I covered that. The next thing is, I don't know why Stripe is giving me that. Okay, it was great. Used it last week. Okay. The next thing I want to cover is not probably relevant to a lot of you guys, but some of you guys that have a large white label user base. In fact, Ed, that I'm about to interview, on Friday, he messaged me that his white labelers were complaining that the site was slow for them. If you have like under 100 users, so essentially the gist of it is we're being attacked by some DDoSers, and it happens sometimes, and it reduces the performance of our sites. Obviously, our team quashed it and fixed it, and the service came back, but it was slow for a bit of time. So we're working on it. Probably doesn't affect you if you have like 20, 30, 40, 50 seats. The chances of somebody logging in at that moment of time is low. But if you have hundreds of seats, then you may have a user that come back. We are working on uptime. Our uptime is pretty good, but there are some people that are on our tail. They've apparently DDoS attacked Deal AI. They've been attacking God Game. Like there are some people that it's just the name of the game. When you get big, people come for you. So I covered that. Am I going too fast or it's fine? I have like some stuff to go and I want to interview Ed. So, okay. Okay. So AEO funnels I covered, AI components I covered. Some of you guys, I want to say single-digit percentage of white labelers were experiencing white labels occasionally becoming inactive. It was a mix of payment issues and some internal things that flagged them. That is fixed. Okay, so we went and also retroactively consolidated. Some of you guys had multiple white label seat subscriptions. It got consolidated. So Stripe might have sent you an email that your white label user subscription got canceled. You can ignore it. We were just going back and cleaning up everybody. It was a one-time cleanup project. There was a lot of build between, we built really quickly. So there was some cleanup work. None of your white label seats are actually impacted. All that has happened is that it got consolidated from sometimes multiple chunks of seat subscriptions and multiple subscriptions. It got consolidated into one. And when you consolidate and cancel the extra subscriptions, Stripe sends you a notification message. So if you got it, you can just ignore it. Okay. So I don't think there is any white label white labeler that I know of that has any issues. It impacted a small number of people, but we fixed it anyways. Okay, so I covered that. I'm going super rapid. AEO funnel templates. I covered already. We're gonna add more templates. There was an image of me in one of the templates. So when you white label, there was all of a sudden a photo of me in one of the templates. People, my team went through and cleaned them up. So there is no mention of me, any of our products, or anything like that in the templates anymore. I think we cleaned it up pretty good. Okay. Somebody's asking about the Book Daddy Bootcamp next week. You will get an email about that 2 days before the boot camp. So don't worry, you have not missed anything. Okay. Now, let me stop sharing my screen so I can see things clearly. Okay. So, two high-level things I want to share, and then I'm going to go tactical to learn from Ed. And maybe in the meantime, Terry, you can bring Ed up. Ed, if you're in the chat, type something so Terry can see you and promote you.
Yep.
Okay, so the two things I want to share with you guys. First is sort of the high-level structure of these Zoom calls and training and how our training calls are panning out. Okay. So how many of you guys have heard the term OODA loop? It's an Air Force term. It's an Air Force term. Have you guys heard it? Okay. Okay, somebody's talking about scaffolding. Okay, so some people have heard it. So it's a really good. I think it's an Air Force military term. OODA, OODA. Okay, it stands for observe, orient, decide, act. Okay, and loop means when you're in a let's say in a battle scenario, but also applies to business and the environment is moving fast, you go through observe, orient, decide, act, observe, orient, decide, act, like loop through rapidly. Okay. So the way I think the cadence of our training, we have now 3 training calls per week. There's one on Sunday that I do. There's one on Tuesday that Terry does. And then there's one on Wednesday that 1000X team does. And based on the feedback, I think 1000X team is doing a superb job. You agree? Yeah. So the way I think about it is, so again, the loop, OODA, observe, orient, decide, act. Observe means observe what's happening in the market. And I'm going to do my best job that on Sundays, like what I'm doing with Ed today, and I did last week, and I'm going to keep this. I may not interview anybody, but I may provide my own insight of high-level shifts in the market. This is where, and it's Sunday, so it's perfect. Okay. So end of the week, the beginning of the week, whatever. It's just the week is about to reset. You observe. This is the observe call. Okay. So see other white labelers, what they're doing, the new things, the new products. I have some really big project, a really big project that I don't want to reveal yet because I don't know how good it'll be in practice, but as soon as it is market ready, I'll bring it to you guys. It's going to give you a massive competitive edge, in my opinion. So on this call, I focus on observe. It's not tactical. Decide and act is you doing the work and implementing. On Sundays, I bring new things, like a white labeler doing something interesting, or we are offering something high level, a new feature or something like that. So it's kind of the day of observing, just observe. Okay. Then the next letter after that is orient. Orient is how you position yourself with the knowledge that you acquire or the thing you see, the evidence that you see, new things that you see. Ed, I'm going to get to you in 5-10 minutes. Just give me a second. I need to do the go through the loop for 1 second. So that is when you actually start positioning yourself based on what you're observing. Okay. And sometimes the answer is, okay, it's not relevant to me. I don't want to do it. Okay. It's fine. It's like you observe and decided not to do anything, which is fine. You should not act on on everything that you observe. But sometimes you observe something, you're like, I need to be doing that. I need to be in that space. Okay. Orient means you put your brain in that, I want to use the term mindset, in the space of that new thing that you have observed. Okay. So that is partly you, but I'm going to work with Terry to on Tuesdays to do more orienting. Okay. Based on what is observed on Sundays. Okay, Terry, I haven't even told you that. So, so you're the second O. So I do the first O, you do the second O. Okay. Decide and act is essentially mostly you, but it's a lot of tactical help. That's where tactical help comes in. And that's tactical help also is provided by Terry and Terrence, the two Terrences, spelled differently, by the way, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Okay. So this call is more like a little bit high level, new things that people are doing, ideas, stuff like that. The next two calls are orient, and decide and act. It's you with the help of the rest of the team. Okay. Does that make sense? That kind of, I want to try that loop for a few weeks. And I want you to kind of develop. I think it's a good frame. I use it myself. So, I think it's a good, if I'm not mistaken, fighter pilots do that a lot. So yeah, anyways, the big project I'm not going to talk about, when it's ready, I'll O on it. I'll provide, I'll reveal it. That's observe. You observe a new thing. Okay. And if you want to go into it, then I'll tell Terry to play with it and give you guys a few ideas on how to orient yourself with this new project on Tuesday. Okay. And then you decide, and then you act on your decision. Okay. All right. Doug. I sort of, I'm waiting to see if it's actually good in practice. I don't want to disappoint. Okay. All right. Ed. Let's go, my friend.
All right. How's it going, boss?
Yeah. Good. How are you?
I'm great, man.
Okay. So Ed is, I've brought Ed on board once or twice. I don't know. Once. Okay. So this is the second time. And Ed is one of those power users. So he does like interesting things, pushing the limits of the system quite a bit. And I actually don't know much about your bootcamp and how it's set up and your affiliate partnership and stuff like that. But let's start there. I'm going to just ask you quickly, maybe whatever you feel comfortable sharing. Sure. Let's talk about the most recent project you did.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we, the company that we are doing this with is a large affiliate network that's associated with Six Sigma, and they were pretty comfortable in the AI space already, but they were lacking luster in their core product, which is their lead gen product that all their 5,000 or so affiliates sell. They were having a hard time driving revenue on it. So I got introduced to the company through one of the top affiliates who represents about 89% of the company's affiliates through networking. That's how
A
I met
super affiliate.
a super affiliate. Yeah, the founding affiliate, right?
Mhm.
And he was on the advisory board for the company. So he brought me on board and we built with Deal.ai, we built a custom app for their product. They had a product already called Genius Club. So
Mhm.
we made it AI Genius Club, right? And we built it on Deal.ai, and went active January 1st, January
Mhm.
2nd, maybe January 3rd, so approximately.
Okay, so maybe explain what Genius Club is and what is AI version, I mean, just high level, and
So
then
high level, it's a AI Genius Club. The first phase of it is launched to support the affiliates to help them design marketing material, social media posts, videos, uh, content. We are heavy users of AEO Funnel.
Mhm.
We pinned a funnel for all the affiliates so they could clone it and
Yeah.
customize it.
Mhm.
So there's heavy usage on domain purchases. There's heavy usage on email setup. A lot of the sticky stuff.
Sticky products. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. So first month, I guess close to first 30 days, we're at about 155
Mhm.
users at $59 a month.
Mhm.
And so it got the excitement. It kind of lit the entire organization on fire because they got excited about it, right?
Got you. So let me understand this a little bit. So there was an affiliate network. The product was lackluster. You went in and I said, hey, I have this whiz bank product that does
Yes,
this. You built a demo, I assume, right?
yes, yes,
Okay. So you presented the demo and they're like, oh, we can sell the hell out of this. Is that right?
correct.
Okay. So how does and then okay, so impressive product, the customer needs to need it, all that. But then how did you set up the business partnership economics? Again, I'm always soft on
Sure,
these
sure,
calls.
sure.
Yeah, share whatever you want to
Yeah, I
share.
mean, it's gotten pretty interesting because they recognize my expertise at the founders level and the CEOs level. So we when we customized the app, we started immediately doing training and utilizing the training and the academies in the platform.
Mhm.
So we have trainings on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, um, and
3 trainings a week, essentially.
three trainings a week, Fridays in orientation, and then training on Mondays and Thursdays.
Very similar to what we do. Okay.
Yes. Now
Yeah.
we turn the Thursday into more of a networking meeting and a education on AI, so that it gives the affiliates an opportunity to invite more people there
Got it.
to
Got it.
learn a basic skill. We go over maybe one or two custom apps that we did on that networking call. We establish relationships, and then we teach a lot of techniques for them to go out and get more people to the calls. So the first networking call we had over 200 people registered. We had about 70 people join. So it was fantastic. It built a lot of viral activity. And that's what's happening, really, is what we're seeing. A lot of good viral activity because we have a natural network of people that we could sell to,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Then we said, you know what? We recognize, hey, it's an older demographic. You'll see when you see the app. I'll show it to you what we
Mhm.
did. They really need hand holding because it's an older demographic.
Yeah.
Right? Because these are like so basically the company they do course creators, are kind of like their competitors are like Coursera and Udemy.
Mhm.
The only differentiating point with their product is they convert their courses for users and learners into 40 or maybe 140 different languages. So
Mhm.
they change the playing field on education, right? And
Mhm.
they have course creators such as some of the big names like Les Brown, big people, right? That are course creators that are creating content on this platform, from free courses all the way to premium, all the way to academies.
Mhm.
So during the first 2 weeks, Alex, we launched an academy, around 400, a little under $400. That was a 2-day boot camp that we were going to teach these guys how to navigate the entire platform, how to customize their funnel. Today, we're going over some of the tools that we created, like our video scripts and how to take those video scripts and convert them into social media and images. And because we want them to go out and tell the story every day. We want them to do a single daily activity, share on social media, send messages to people. So we created apps for the affiliates to help assist them for that. So we ended up getting about close to 30 people on the call. It's very intensive. We have about 4 people that are helping us. We're going into breakout rooms. I think one of the ladies is here, but she's probably helping. Suzanne, I don't know if you know the name. She's been to some of your boot camps. Suzanne Luke, if you know that name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's come on our team and she's helping us. And she's really, she wants to be involved in our community in that capacity. So that's kind of a high level. We hit,
Yeah.
about 155. We're doing boot camps. We're planning our next boot camp in March. Already on the topic of YouTube, obviously YouTube marketing, that's really big for course creators and affiliate marketers. So we're going to use our expertise and train them on that. We'll think that's going to be a success. We'll probably hit the 100 mark on that on registrations. So, that's kind of the game work that we play, right? We have this was kind of it's interesting. If I could go back and tell you, I have a couple of logos at the top here. Obviously, Course Buddy was one of the platforms that I built that got their attention.
So you said, hey, I built this. I'll build something similar for you.
Right.
We will get, somebody's asking about the product. We will get to that in a second. But before we go to screen sharing, just so I understand the business model. So people pay $59 a month. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
So I don't know if you want to share the split between you and the affiliate company. How's that?
There's a variety of things. So this product they have 2 APIs. So obviously people are signing up on their site and it's obviously triggering deal.ai to create an account. So the first API is on their end because they have a subscription model where they give course discounts. They have, because they have other things in there, 5 hours of language translation. They get some other stuff, other little benefits too, like they get special courses in the platform, plus they get the suite of AI tools that we have, right?
Got you. So they essentially, they sign up they have their own funnel. They were, like you said, the product was lackluster. Guys, I'll get into product in a second, but I'm trying to understand the business model. So their need was, hey, I'm selling to customers, but my product, in your words, is lackluster, meaning my retention is low. Let me add another awesome product, and that jacks up the retention. Is that kind of the idea?
That's right. Yeah, we put lighter fluid on their product, really.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so they had the sales funnel. You provided the product in this scenario. So to answer someone's question, are they running ads? It's kind of irrelevant to Ed because Ed is they're doing the selling. He's just product providing. Am I right, Ed?
No, actually, it turned into something, and within the 30 days,
it evolved. Okay, tell us about that.
Yeah, they evolved. They invited me to be on the board for the marketing advisory for the entire company. So now not only am I getting per seat revenue, boot camp revenue, now I override the entire company.
Got you.
Type of revenue because I'm giving them some marketing advice. And there's about 6 of us on that board, 6 or 7 of us that they chose. So they chose me because obviously they saw, hey, wow, this is really happening. We really like this. We think we could grow this to 100,000 users. That's our goal, right? Because they're a global network, right? And you got the affiliate army already excited about it.
They already exist. They have the sales system in place.
That's right.
Yeah.
So there's revenue. I'm actually on the I'm an affiliate. They gave me an affiliate, obviously, because I want to promote it, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm really close to 30% really of that 59 is where I'm at. I mean, and then now because I'm solving a major problem here for them. They have a lot of course creators that come on, they buy a lifetime membership. They buy, like $900 and they can create unlimited courses, right? They're not creating courses.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a tough problem, right? So I said, they like my Course Buddy. Now I'm going to my next goal is to license that with them. They know they're going to pay, I may get $20 to $30 per seat on that. is what I'm
And Course
negotiating.
Buddy is the original white label you demoed in the first presentation I did with
To
you. Is that
them,
right?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
exactly, yes.
Okay. So, okay, that's actually an interesting, really interesting model. So let me dive in. I'm going to dive into the product in a second, but I know when we dive into product, it's going to get nitty gritty. So today's the observe day, guys. So we're
Sure.
trying to.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, uh, so you started January 1st, and this is, you're doing your boot camp yesterday and today. So February 8th and 9th, and you have another one in March, you said. So like every 45 days, 40 days or something.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay. So, and you also said, if I understood you correctly, there's a $400 premium academy you created. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, so let's talk about that a little bit. Is Bootcamp a separate product from the $400, or is the same thing?
It's the same. So we put it in their platform, right?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
we want their affiliates promoting the boot camp too.
Yeah, because
So
it's like a separate entry point to your software solution.
That's right.
So they
yes.
sell the boot camp. It's like reverse. So our model is like, we are a software company, so we go with software first, and then we have training boot camps. You also have the reverse, which is you sell the boot camp, they come in for training, and then they get the software as okay. So sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. So $400, they get a 2-day boot camp and a premium academy on their platform.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And we share that. Their typical model is 70-30. So we get 70% of that 400. They keep 30% to share revenue with their affiliates that sell it.
Yeah. Yeah. So 30% goes to the affiliate in that scenario. They come in. Obviously, bootcamp fulfilling it has some cost, but you get the recurring subscription from a lot of those people, right?
That's right. Yes.
So that's a benefit. And when they come to the bootcamp, like what is the title of the bootcamp, or what is the hook for the bootcamp? Why would someone sign up for that bootcamp?
Well, number one, you got the influence of the leading affiliate with the company. He's got he's got the eat, right? He's got the experience, he's got the expertise, he's got the authority, and he's got the trust, right? So it's easy. He sends it, he sends an email. Well,
but what would the email say? I guess that's what I'm asking. He says, come to this bootcamp for what benefit to the end user?
Yeah. So the major benefit is navigating the AI platform. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And creating your funnel, right?
Gotcha.
Customizing your funnel. So here's what we did. So because we pinned a funnel, right? And it's high tech stuff. People these are older demographics. They have no clue what to do, So we said, hey, we'll do the funnel for you, because they need customized links, and they need, there's 6 emails in automation that we put together. They need that done, right? In each funnel, customized to them, which we use the CRM for them. So what we did prior to the boot camp is we set up all their funnels ahead of time. So
it actually helps a lot. Yeah,
it does. And we had somebody that actually, 2 girls that helped us do that we paid them to do that. It's just a small fee, $25 to $45, right? Just because it doesn't take them long. You just got to change maybe 5 links, and maybe they all have a demo reel of them speaking 5 languages. That's the real selling point, right? That's on YouTube. So we got to embed that for them and put that on their funnel. Takes about 45 minutes. So we did that for all 30. We had about 30 people, all 30 of the people before they came to the boot camp.
Gotcha.
I wish I would have done the email drips for them too ahead of time, because that was high tech. It wasn't high tech. It was just you
needed to go. You need to teach them how to go in automation and automation tab in AEO funnels and do all of that.
Yes, and then some people had problems copying and pasting, like what
exactly. Trust me, I know.
It's a headache.
I know. Yeah.
But
maybe
we had the patience to do it, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's probably you do a better job at doing that than we do. Okay, so you have a bunch of templates, you bring people in, you set up everything ahead of time, connect their domains, I assume. Everything is set up. So on the day of the bootcamp, which was yesterday and today, you don't have some of the major headaches that caused me to stop doing bootcamps altogether. Interesting approach. $400. Then these people obviously have a subscription at that point, because you're setting up inside their software solution. and it renews at $59 a month. That's kind of your model.
That's correct.
Okay. So I don't know if there are any questions, but I want to jump into, if you don't mind, sharing a little bit your product. Let's go a little bit into nitty gritty. Again, guys, observe. Today is the observe day. That's a good framework, isn't it?
I love it. Yeah, I've already Googled it. It's really dynamic. I may use it when I go back to the boot camp a little bit, because we have to serve them a buffet, and then we say, now you got to go use it and practice it, right? We're showing you how you ride the bike. You have training wheels on now. Eventually, those training wheels are going to come off at the end of the boot camp, a week or 2 weeks from now. If you keep using these apps, you're going to be able to go mountain biking and teach other people. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, that's it.
100%. Yeah,
that's the analogy we use. But you have to do that. And any new white. By the way, I have to make a comment here. Just I have to give you a plug, man, because guys, if you're on the fence about Deal.ai or anything, you're getting a white label, these guys are fantastic. You just have to engage. You can't get behind. You just got to engage. We're already building AEO funnels like crazy and pinning them, right? We love it. We're using the tools, everything.
I did not pay Ed for saying that.
No, he didn't.
In fact, Ed pays us just to be on the same.
Yeah.
Okay, Ed, let's share the product real quick.
Sure, absolutely. So let's look at, this is the back end of it that we customized. So obviously you can see that it is we had to figure out a way to show them how to open up the folders, right? Because they kept asking, how do I open the apps? This is an older demographic, right? So we created a GIF
showing them how to do it.
Showing them how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty clever. Yeah, our product is, that's pretty clever. Continue.
Yes. And then, of course, we have our weekly calls here, right? Mondays and Thursdays. And there's a link to join the live training, right? We call this the dashboard, right? And this is the orientation as well. And then I do an overview of the platform here as well.
Got you. So this is the landing page tab, which you created using AEO funnels, and you embedded using external app wizard.
That's correct. That right? Okay. That's correct.
So click on the arrows real quick. Let me explain to people. So essentially, he built. Sorry, Ed, I'm gonna take 2 minutes to explain this.
Yes.
This is something that I saw people struggle with a little bit. They're like, "Can I have a landing page that I can, when the user logs into the website, they can get oriented?" Okay. So it's actually pretty easy and doable with our platform, but I guess it takes some extra training for people to understand what it is. This is an actual app that he built using external app wizard. He built this landing page in AEO funnels, then embedded it in using external app wizard as an app. And when you go to website layout view, you just drag it in the first position and it goes to the top of your tabs. You can see it at the top left corner. And when users log in, they land on this page that he built in AEO funnels. Did what I just say make sense to you guys or no? Is anybody confused with that? Because maybe I have Terry. Terry, can you cover this a little bit on Tuesday? I think some people are struggling with this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can see down here, we got we really need a ticket system, right? So we put this is the AI chatbot that we have. So we just created the chatbot, and this is
embedded it. Yeah.
Embedded it for support.
Yeah. Which is another thing we can train you guys on. Maybe I do a short workshop on Chat Wizard and how to use it. Okay, now continue. There are some questions about details, how many people on your support team and stuff, but I'll explain. We'll get into that later. Okay, now open the folders. These are 1 second, Ed, before you go in. I mean, you can go through. Let me explain this. So for those of you guys who are looking at this and not understanding what's happening on this page, these subcategories that open, they're just apps inside a folder. When you put apps inside a folder and you go to the layout view, website layout view, it automatically looks like that. Okay. Again, maybe Terry, you have Famous AI in website view. Can you take a note on that as well? Maybe train on that a little bit as well.
Yeah, I can do all that.
Okay. Again, we are going to stick to this UDA framework, see if works or not. You guys are observing. Terry will do training on Tuesday and then decide on that. Okay. All right. So continue. Ed, sorry to interrupt.
No, no. What would you like to see? You want to see?
Click on them. Let's just see what they are real quick.
Okay.
So you have Genius Community, which is a community app. Genius Academy, you created using Academy App Wizard. Video Archive. What is that? Can I see that one?
It's an external app because they have all the archive. They record all their training calls
Awesome.
on their website. So all the training calls go here. So there's different training calls from, course creators, learners, affiliates, updates, and there's the AI Genius training, right?
Awesome. Awesome. Go
Okay.
back. Let me see what else.
The
Genius live training app wizard, essentially.
just goes right here because this is all they need to know. We got to keep it stupid simple.
Oh, it goes there. Got it. You don't even use live training. You're like, this is like super simple. I just create a page with 3 buttons on it or 2 buttons or whatever.
That's
and
right.
I just send people to great. Yeah, great. I like the simplicity of your build up. So that's resources. And then you have writing tool.
Yeah, so we have obviously some of the writing tools that these two, we created this. This is an activity genius, we call this. So this is something we want them to do every single day. We train them to do it every single day. So they can put in a prospect name or not. They put in their name and the call to action, the language and the URL, and they can upload a PDF to help them craft the messages. So we ask them to send 5 messages a day to people on their friends list, right? So it creates the messages they could copy and paste. And then it creates a couple of images for them as well.
Got it. Interesting. Okay, go back. Let me see what else is there.
Okay, back. So yeah, back. And then on the writing tools, we also create a business promo genius because we want them to do social media posts about it, right? So they put in the URL, a little content about the business or course. They can upload a PDF. They could choose their tone, right? Professional, funny, whatever they want, sarcastic, fear-based, nurturing language, and they could choose their colors. And these are the images. So we program the images to have very little text in them. As you can see, there's not a lot of misspellings. So that way it comes up. That way we can show them how to customize it, like that one right there, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right. So it's
okay. So so you have the business promo genius, and what else do you have? Genius marketing hooks. That's a marketing app. You have free bonus generator. What is? I remember I had dinner with Ed a while back in Puerto Rico. You mentioned the Wow app. What is Wow app?
Oh my God, this Wow app. I mean, it's in its 15th rendition. Seriously, I've changed it and updated it. It's run through plagiarism checks. It's run through Grammarly, and it does anything. You just put your idea here. I mean, yesterday we had on a training call. We wrote a 19,000 page book right here on the Wow app.
And the Wow app. When did I meet you? It was in November, December, or something, right?
It was December. Yeah.
Yeah, so it is before this. So I assume you built it for your other white label and then you built it here again.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, you can see, I mean, it does amazing things, so, here's like, for example, I have it put together an evergreen course, right? And it gives me module 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 6, and then conclusion. And then I say, okay, and then it puts together, a nice little, put together a checklist for my attendees, right? And I say, okay, write module 1, a paragraph for module 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you can have it expand from there. So I mean, and it can do just about anything you want. We train our users. Hey, what do you need to develop? An email. You need to write you need social posts. You need to write an outline for your book. You want to write an outline for your course or your academy. Whatever you need. You can upload. A whole document here. PDF.
So you have essentially a very customized prompt.
Yes.
And then do you use a knowledge base for this, or you don't?
Yes, of course. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
So several documents and websites.
Examples that they look at. If the user is asking for this, use this example. If user is asking for that. Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about Let me see high level. I don't want to go through every app. I
You're
think
gonna
people
love
get the
this.
idea.
You're gonna love
Yeah.
this because
Show me.
these are the coaches. These are the experts. There's a CEO.
Oh, okay.
He's the
Yeah.
CEO with her knowledge base. This is somebody on the advisory board, Dr.
Mhm.
Breakthrough. Uh, asked James.
Doctor Breakthrough. I love that.
Yeah, so this guy's a 10th degree black belt specialist, and he's the breakthrough specialist for the company. And he
The
gets paid,
Six Sigma black belt, is that?
no physical, really.
Oh, physical black belt, like he can beat the shit out of you.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
incredible, incredible. Yeah, then we got here, and then we something unique we did, and I think you'll love this.
Mhm.
This is what's called a grit coach, and this is a brand story coach.
Mhm.
So what's a grit coach and what's a brand story coach is if you look
Grit coach. I
at
like that
so what's it,
idea.
so
Yeah.
here it is, right here. This is
Mhm.
it, that grit coach is tied to this mental toughness books, which we built an AEO funnel for it.
Mhm.
So this is a book that I wrote on mental toughness.
Gotcha.
And
So they can download from here.
yes, they could download it from here and they could go, it ties, we give them prompts in here. So if
Mhm.
you look at the book,
Mhm.
we develop custom prompts to work with the grit coach. So it's going to
Mhm.
be towards right here. There's a checklist there, a workbook. Let's see here, down to the
Okay.
bottom.
So again, just so people don't get disoriented. So this is not, you can totally do this with what Terry will talk about on Tuesday. This is just an AEO funnel page. The previous page was an AEO funnel page that he built, and then he put it inside external app wizard, and it became an app, and then he dropped it into the folder and it went to the left nav. Does that make sense? Terry will walk you guys through how to do something similar um, on Tuesday if you want to build something like this. Okay, continue.
Yes. And then we gave three bonuses. Obviously, this is Dr.
Mhm.
Breakthrough, right? Teaching how to have the mental fortitude of an entrepreneur,
Mhm.
the toughness. And these are some of the prompts that work with the specific the grit coach that people can use, right? Stress
Mhm.
management mastery, cultivating a positive entrepreneurial mindset, right? Gives you everything you need to do. There's about 20 custom prompts,
Mhm.
25 actual, that they could use
Mhm.
within the actual platform, talking to the AI chatbot, which is right here, right? There's the grit coach. They can click there and it opens it right up to the grit coach right here, right?
Got you. Again, guys, don't be again if you don't know how to build this, it's not a big deal. It's actually pretty simple with our platform once you get a hang of it. Today's a day of observe, so kind of like don't get stuck in the how. That's Terry will orient you. But essentially, even that video page is a page in AEO funnels. It's pretty simple. You embed a video, a bunch of videos. That's a page in AEO funnels. You can build it like the with the editor that I just showed at the beginning of this call. You embed the videos. It's pretty simple. There's a video component you drag in. Then you go to external app wizard and you put the link to the page on that external app wizard and it becomes an app. You drag it inside the folder, it becomes left nav. It's pretty simple. Okay.
Yeah. So here's the external app wizard, right? So you can see here.
Yeah,
So this is
maybe show for a second,
sure,
people
sure, sure,
observe.
sure.
Because
Yeah.
it's funny, from the questions, I sometimes feel like people don't, this is Deal AI platform. You can do all of it with your Deal AI subscription, software subscription. It's just there. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you can see right here. So this is the dashboard, the homepage that
Mhm.
everybody goes to right here, right here. So if I just go to edit, all you do is you put your title in,
Mhm.
your description, and then there's the subdomain for the AI Genius Club. You put your logo and you decide whether you want to embed it or you want it to pop up, in a new app. Well, the AEO funnels work like magic in terms of keeping it in the deal.ai platform. So it's just one, two, three, three or four choices and you're good to go. You just got to build the funnel and put the URL there and then you just hit save.
Yeah.
So, right, and that way you can see it's published, right? And then of course you can see all the external apps that we have, right? So we've created
Mhm.
a lot of different external apps with personalities and training and coaches and courses and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let me see what else would be useful, and then maybe we take some questions. Um, go back to the main platform real quick. Okay, scroll down. So you decided How many apps is it roughly? It's like
Well,
6. How many?
49, 50.
50. Okay, so 50, there are 50 apps that are built for this. And obviously Ed had he had built a white label before, so it was quick for him to build. And maybe if you're just beginning, obviously start with fewer and with a simpler thing. Okay. But essentially even though it's 50 apps, it looks pretty simple in the UI level. In fact, the entire left nav, if you collapse them, fits on the first page, which is pretty nice. That's what I recommend. So it's not overwhelming, and it's nicely categorized. And the categories are resources, tools, business tools, genius authors, free courses, and all that. It's
Yes.
very, very well done. Now, a little bit more tactical. So people ask customer support. Somebody asks a question in Chat Wizard. How many people do you like? How many tickets is that? 100? It shouldn't be that many, 150 things.
No, I think it, and then in a month, well, I can show you want to see the stats? I can show you the stats.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Show us
let's
the
look at
stat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to be too intrusive, but whatever you share is great.
Sure. I'll show you the stats. So let's just go here. So let's go settings. Let's go stats. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Good. 155 total users. The top one is AI Genius Club dashboard, which is what people land on. Let me move my stuff so I see it. By the way, that total earnings, guys, that I shows at the top right is just from the in-app purchases. So the actual, I see another thing that users confuse us, like, how come I just earned that? I'm like, no, you sell the seeds and collect the revenue, and that's not in there. that's just that's just from selling domains and emails and stuff like that he has in the platform. Genius AEO Fast Funnels is obviously the number one, essentially, if you ignore the dashboard.
Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty, and that's pretty good because that is a very, very sticky feature. So
Yes.
if you get people into that, that is very sticky. What is Video Genius Tool? Oh, I saw that one. Okay. That's good. Genius AI Viral Video Maker. Wow App is number 4, ignoring the first one again, the landing page. It's awesome. Awesome. By the way, it's something is really interesting looking at the stats. The first app, again, ignoring the dashboard because everybody lands on the dashboard. AEO Funnels has 90 unique because it is a heavy product. Not everybody uses it, but it has more visits than, let's say, your other like Wow app, which has more uniques but fewer pages, meaning it's like it does a job of sticking the user in there, essentially. Yes. Yeah.
Heavily, very sticky. I mean, for what we did, yeah. And, we built so we built something else in the platform because we realized, AEO Funnels is great for somebody that really wants to customize it. Like, here's an example of the funnel. That's probably good. That's not the AEO boss. But here's an example of a funnel that I customize mine, right? My own logo, own domain, right? It has, videos on it, information, right? FAQ questions. Those are AEO questions, right? Some bonus offers, credible offers, maybe dig a little deeper, some of the apps, always a join now, just test.
Repeat that CTA throughout. That's your sort of your formula. There are different schools of thoughts on this, but the formula he's using are those CTAs scroll to the form opt-in. What is the action on those? On the CTA buttons.
It just goes right here.
Yeah. It's a scroll action. Oh no, it's a separate page. Okay. So essentially your formula is long landing page, a lot of content, repeat CTA button several times, which is a very common formula. And then to a paid page, it is a self-checkout page, $59 a month. That's sort of the model. Interesting.
Yeah, here's a different funnel, right? They can customize them, right? So this is a 2-minute overview of the AI Genius Club. This is their demo reel of them speaking. Same formula, right? Somebody fills this out, they get the book, right? So they come here and we give away a book, the mental toughness book, right? And they could download it and of course, engage. And that triggers 6 automated emails that pop off then over a period of like 2 weeks.
Gotcha. You
That-
send one probably immediately, like within an
That's
hour or
correct.
something. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and then the second one is next day, and then you space it out a little bit, 2 days later or 3 days later, and then all the way to 2 weeks, and then you cut off. That's
Yeah,
kind
so
of
the automation is really easy to set up and deal. You just need to have your emails prepared and written out.
Mhm.
And, I think the CRM is going to be upgraded. I know Darsha's
Mhm.
working on it, where you can
Yeah.
do custom stuff with it, like custom
Yeah.
names, like you can insert their name
Yeah.
automatically and all that stuff. But it works like magic now. I mean, it delivers. It's
It
fantastic.
does the job. I mean, we use it ourselves, so it
Yeah,
does the job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was asking about, yes, it's done in deal.ai. We do the CRM in there and the automation. But we also launched a kind of uh, a replicated site system.
Mhm.
We put the funnel and we put it in, obviously we put it in WordPress. These are for people that, because we know it's going to grow massively and we don't want to get bogged down by custom funnel workshops.
Mhm.
We see that happening. So what we did is we built a simple WordPress affiliate link where they click on it. It's right in the AEO. I can show it to you, and they click on it, and they could, within just a few inputs, they have their entire website put together. Let me see if I could get back to that here. There it is. No, is it here? No, sorry, I got a lot of windows open. There it is. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So right here, you can see under website tools. So we built this for future growth. It's called the AEO. It's the Genius Auto Funnel, right?
Mhm.
So it's an external app, right?
Mhm.
So they go here, and with 3 simple clicks, they could set up their own landing page, right?
Mhm.
It's going to be pretty much the same as the other one,
Mhm.
right? But it's going to be in any language because it's a global company, so it needs to be in
Mhm.
multiple languages, right? So when they fill it out, like if they want to create their funnel, they just fill out a few pieces of information, and their website is live, instantaneous,
Mhm.
right? We had to do that, Alex, because we know it was going to get overwhelming.
Yes.
Just from what we saw with 30 people. Yeah, we charge $6.97 a month for that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impressive what you've built. Congratulations. You obviously had a lot of advantages here because you had a lot of materials
Yes.
and all this stuff
Yes.
beforehand.
And not only that, I had built, Video City marketing,
Yeah.
which still is growing. I think I'm at close to total 250 with all my white labels.
Mhm.
Video City's been kind of slow. That was my first creation. It's kind of like, you're first riding the bike, feeling out deal, learning it, right? And create a ton of custom apps. But,
So you built 3, or how many white labels you
so
built that? I know you built probably a lot experimentally, but
so Video City
yeah.
marketing is fully functional,
Mhm.
obviously, and the user base and weekly training just once a week for that.
Mhm.
And then Course Buddy is very active. That's an active user base. We're creating really custom apps within that. We have like 5 steps to create your course, right? Does everything from big idea to outline to research app to developing your first draft, and then, just making sure you have all the social media you need, PowerPoint apps to help you develop PowerPoint slides, everything. It's got just about everything you need for a course, right? So that's custom. And then we're putting together so many requests for books, right? Obviously, we can send them to Book Daddy, but he won't white label it, so that's okay. So no problem. Yeah, so
You'll build it.
we'll build it. We'll just build 5 because it's a need. It's a need in this community, right?
Yeah.
They want to write books,
Right.
right? Oh, that's another thing. The lead gen. Here was the offer. I forgot to tell you this. To get people to sign up for the boot camp. So our mission for this year was to write 1 book a week from James, Moneypenny, and myself.
Mhm.
And we're already on target to do that. We've written several books. Now, what we told the people that registered for the boot camp, hey, if you join the boot camp, we'll let you co-author a book with the CEO. We'll let you co-author a book with Ed. We'll let you co-author
I
a book with
saw
Dr.
that formula. I saw that formula. Brian Tracy did that, I believe. It
Did he? I
worked
don't
really
know.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it went on fire because it created urgency,
Mhm.
right? Right? that we gave them a deadline, and they just they loved it. And so we already have all the books written and ready to co-author, and they just got to customize it. We have a little agreement they got to sign that they can't, you know, they have to keep the Great Discovery on it. That's the company, the brand on it, right? It's theirs. But they want to publish it on Amazon, they can't. All right. Or they want to publish it on, hardback, they can, or print books, they can. So that was a real lead gen for us and really drove the boot camp sales.
Yeah. I mean, that's an interesting model. In general, books do well. Again, it's funny you said that. Jonathan is missing out on revenue, I guess, for not white labeling. But books in general are a good lead magnet. They're really good at authority building and people who want to build a book ecosystem. Terrence talks about that all the time. And it is yeah, I can see for this audience having a book writing white label also doing really well.
The audio tool that you guys launched, yeah, I think they're going to love that.
Yeah,
I just don't know how much. I haven't figured out the actual medium of what it's going to cost with credits yet, but I think it'll still be worth it. I can't imagine it being $40 to $50, if you have your whole book in there when you look at it. I just got to run some models through there to test it out. I don't know if you have or not, but I can't imagine it costing more than $40 to $50, which is totally worth it, right? To have your
audiobook. I mean, just to put in perspective, if you want to pay one of the unionized audiobook actors, like it's like $15,000 to $25,000.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So someone's asking about the URL of so that they can go check out our landing page and all that. What is the URL of AI Genius Club?
I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat for them.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah. All right, let me see what am I missing? Oh, someone co-authored with Brian Tracy, cost 10K. Yeah, it makes sense because it was running around. I was seeing his paid ads all the time. URL. Bjorn is asking me a question. Let me see if I understand the question. I don't know where the question is even. Okay, so what is the different funnel layout type names? David, what are some of the different funnel layout type names? I don't understand the question. If you're asking, oh, are you okay? I think this question was when we were talking about, I was talking about long landing page with different elements. I actually go through that in AI marketing agency. That is sort of what high converting pages are. But I have observed myself, if you look at a lot of our funnels, shorter funnels outperform. Now, what is my theory on that? My theory is if you don't have a brand, okay, and you're just running ads to a brand new offer from an unknown Facebook page or Instagram account, long landing pages with all the elements that I mentioned in my training in AI marketing agency and what Ed put together actually beats. But if you come from a position of authority, you've run ads to a brand for a long time, the brand has recognition, or the Facebook profile or Instagram profile has a lot of followers, like established, shorter funnels beat, okay? So for us, a lot of times we do short funnels because people sort of know what Deal AI is, or they know who I am a lot of times, especially in retargeting. And they just need a reminder to quickly figure out what this is again, and then they just convert. So I think that's the reason why we get conflicting results. I think for almost all of you guys, a long landing page like Ed just showed is the right approach. Okay. Is James Moneypenny a real person, or was that an effect?
No,
a real person.
He is a real person. He's running the boot camp right now with a couple of people that are taking care of things. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said they lost the URL. Maybe put it again. If
Which one's
maybe
that?
Maybe Terry can reinsert the URL so people can check it out. Course Buddy is also there. Somebody's asking to white label your Course Buddy. I don't know if you have that option or you don't.
We'll license it. We're not white label. We're doing a different model. We're gonna license it per user seat.
Ed, you criticize Jonathan for not white labeling, and then you yourself is like, I'm not gonna white label. It's like, what the hell, man?
Yeah. Because we're in current negotiations with doing an exclusive white label with this big company, and they're going to embed it. I don't want to oversaturate. Now we did build AEO Boss, which is going to go through its morphation in what we as we build it. So that's just aeoboss.com. So that's built right now. So that one we're white labeling totally, right? And we're just building custom apps in it right now and everything. So that's a little shorter, what do you call it? Funnel, right? Yeah. This is what that, let's show you what that looks like here.
Yeah.
It's a shorter funnel, right? It's just simple. SEO's fading out, right?
AEO Boss is a good name. Do you have aeoboss.com? That is a damn good domain name, man.
Yep. Yeah,
that
that's
is
right.
a damn good domain name.
It's dominating too. It's really good. Yeah. So yeah. Then we got, when it closed.
That's what's called a feature stack, right there that he has. So
Yes.
to go up, let me tell people the anatomy of this funnel. So you have essentially the hook at the top, and it is what I call a negative valence. If you see in Magic Hooks app, there's a toggle that is on by default, because that kind of language beats like positive valence. Negative valence simply means in one sentence in your hook, you start with a pain or something shocking, okay? And then you pivot to solution in one sentence. That's essentially what it means. So SEO is fading out. Embrace the next wave of digital marketing. Is like negative, positive, okay? So that's a hook. That's a subtitle underneath it, which is elaboration of the hook. And essentially with the hook, you're not focusing on the mechanism. You're focusing on pain reward or problem solution or something like that. Negative positive, like you just say 1-2 jab hook. So that's what hook is. And then you have to explain, okay, so that's emotional grab. And then in the next sentence, you need to say, oh, this is how I do it. In one sentence, you explain that's literally what it is at the bottom. That's mechanism. This is what we do. Using AI to dominate, blah, blah, and then a little bit more explanation. Video, VSL. How long is your VSL?
SEO is fading out. It's time to embrace the next wave.
Less than 2 minutes, 1:45.
Okay, 2-minute video. Okay. Scroll down. Okay, this is what is. Okay, so this is actually not a feature stack. It is a benefit stack. So it is telling people, okay, this is the type of things that this platform helps you. It's sort of like your VSL and your benefit stack sort of need to match a little bit. Okay, not necessarily 100%, but that's where you basically in text, you say the main benefits, enumerate them. Scroll down. Okay, that is what's called the authority building stuff. Then you're selling this one for $40 a month. Is that right? And then always include bonuses. In this case, let me move Zoom to see how many bonuses you have. 2. Okay. So it's called fast action bonus, free bonuses. We have an app for that. You can also ask Alex to create it for you, but you have an app for that. That's obviously the form where they give information, and then that triggers automation whether they purchase or not. Is that correct, Ed?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So essentially, you have a flow for people who opted in but not purchased. Okay, and you have a flow for people who purchased. Okay, so that is in automation tab in AEO Funnels. You can set it up. You can say people who opted in but didn't purchase, and you have a bunch of actions for them. Scroll down. Add more bonuses. Good. This is good. Scroll down. I'm just trying to give people like how a good landing page is set up. This is like details. Now you're going really digging deep. This is for people who kind of want to know that there's substance behind your product. This is substance building. So you make it believable. So you emotionally hook people. Hooks are always an emotional thing because people don't respond to logic. They first respond to you. The emotional part of your brain works faster than the logical part of your brain. Okay.
I'm going to move the AEO questions above the fee.
Above, yeah.
I think that's better. Maybe
Yeah.
right below the payment, because I think it's more important than.
Yeah. So that's objection removal and optimizing for AI engines right there in that FAQ. So essentially, guys, the formula is very simple. You hook people emotionally, especially with pain. Pain reward is a really good formula. Then you provide a little bit of substance, and you expand on it, and you expand on it, and expand on it, and expand on it towards the end of the page. It's like, that's why it becomes a long page, okay? Because essentially you hook people, you brought them in. Okay, I'm interested, I have this pain, or, oh, is that happening really? I rely on SEO. God, it's fading out. Okay, so that's a hook. Then you build and you build. And then in AEO, in FAQs, he's overcoming objections, like things like, oh, can I cancel all the time, anytime I want, da-da. Those are the kind of objections you're overcoming. And also answering the questions for AI chatbots. Now, this is a new twist, okay? Which is you have to do two things at the same time. You are optimizing for conversion, but you're also answering questions for AI chatbot, so that if somebody is looking for this solution, it is more likely for the AI chatbot to recommend it. Okay.
Yeah. And here's the basic. Here's the basis of Course Buddy, right? Where, right, the funnel. So it's again the same thing. Just I get right to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Video. March Madness special, deal all ready to go, shop now, right? The 4 big problems. It's a unique video we put together of course design, or they can read it, right? The 4 big problems of course creation, what's overcoming, happy customers, commonly asked questions, credibility, more FAQ questions, and then app details, and then call to actions constantly, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
cool. I think that's pretty much. There was one thing that I think that you talked about that may be beneficial to them is, the AEO funnels. So we pin them. This is how we pin them. So this is the AEO funnel, like the AI Genius Club that we pinned, the actual funnel, right? So we didn't put it on a domain name. We just built it in here, right? It has 2 steps, thank you page and home page, right? And then of course, you just
show them quickly how to pin it. I don't know if even
so the three hamburger dots here, pinned
exactly
to the white label. So if I unpin it, it's unpinned, and if I pin it, it's pinned.
And pinned means, pinned to white label means whatever content shows up in your seats, in your white label seats. So you go to Deal AI, you create stuff and you pin it down to your white label seats. Again, like think of God view and then the seat view. Okay. So you create in the Deal AI account and then you pin it down essentially. Are you using the built-in checkout or something else? He's using built-in checkout.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's why automation and CRM, everything like works smoothly. You don't need to do anything.
Exactly. Yeah, here's the dashboard that we built that you see when people log in. We built it right in here, right? Just you can see there's the page, right? It just has everything there, right? That's exactly what you saw, right? So so I thought that would be helpful to see. You could pinning the funnels is a great way to really. It's a good way to add a bonus too, like a bonus offer. You build a nice funnel that works for your niche, right? Whatever your niche is, and you pin a couple funnels in there, build some custom ones for them. And that's what we've done. We're building them for affiliate to promote the affiliate club for the company. We're building them for course creators to put their course, like a course funnel. And then we're also building a learning funnel where learners want to learn, a learning funnel to learn, because they got thousands of courses, a lot of free courses and stuff. And then that's going to be a learning. And then the next one after that, they have a teen program for teens to educate teens on Six Sigma based using video games and other stuff like that, right? So we're going to create a funnel for that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's like, again, today was observed. So we went a little tactical, but again, I hope this is helping spark some ideas in your guys' brain. Somebody asked if the idea here is to replace Kajabi and others. I don't actually think about it that way. I think about it as the way I think about it is let's build a platform where people can do exactly what Ed is doing. Like when we were building this, I had this in mind, and it's insane to see it actually come to life in real life. It's really a really good feeling. But that was the idea. The idea is not, I don't care about competition. Other people, everybody can eat. I don't, but it's just if you want a sort of coherent software solution, you can't have 50 different things. Okay. Now, there are times when we don't have all the features. So Ed goes outside and points to outside. But for the majority of time, most of these are built in the platform. Therefore, the user has a unique, like a good user experience. They're not constantly being pointed out. Does that make sense to outside the platform? Everything works inside. So but
I'm not the face to all of these either. Trust me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I learned from Alex. I mean, you know, what he's taught in his boot camps and stuff and the way watching his model, just paying attention, right? What he's doing with Pledge, what he's doing with Book Daddy AI, what they're doing with, you know, is it Only Famous? Is that what Terry's doing?
Yeah, famous AI. Now it's famous AI.
Famous
I bought
AI.
the domain,
Okay,
famous.ai.
cool.
It's an
Yeah,
awesome
right.
domain name.
So Alex has captains of those, right? They
My
sort
team is, but yes, yeah.
yeah, his team. They run it. They're
Right.
responsible for it, right? So we're doing the same thing, right? There's no way I could do it all. I can't face I'll face Course Buddy, yes. And Video City Marketing, that's it. So Video City Marketing is, you know, obviously my video marketing goes back, 30 years. So I have really custom apps in there for video marketing. We call it VEO, Video Engine Optimization. So we can rank
For
a video-
YouTube. For YouTube, sorry?
For YouTube, yeah, we
Yeah.
can rank. We have the secret sauce to rank a video first page, super fast. Problem is you got to be a heavy user on YouTube, and you got to create a lot of content. So that's why we're going to do YouTube boot camps because there's a big need for that. I mean, we ask, our affiliates ask one person, "How's your business? How's your YouTube channel going?" That's all you have to ask.
Yeah.
More tax, right? And then
Most
they
of the
say, most of the time they're going to say it sucks, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's interesting you said that. So guys, again, it's just tidbits random, but think about that even in one-on-one conversations, like how's your YouTube going? Okay. And that amplifies a pain point, which emotionally hooks the other person. And then you provide a solution. Okay.
Right.
And then you go into how to and how you do it and build authority and provide evidence. Okay.
That's right.
So that's again, negative valence, the term I use, in sales works really well. You highlight the pain, people become like immediately receptive. And then you offer a solution, and then you build credibility and say, here's a solution and here's why, evidence why I can do it. That's essentially the idea. And that's really cool. Somebody said,
so like here's a here it is right here. Yeah. So 7 secrets to video marketing. We're going to give this away, right, during the course, right? So this is the ebook we put together, right? The whole concept, where I started, my history, the 7 secrets, chapter 1, the power of emotion in a video, chapter 2, setting the stage for impact, chapter, 3, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So this is really what we're going to do in the YouTube boot camp. And then of course we got other books that we wrote too on this topic, right? So, I mean, we know it's a big need. So we're going to probably do like buy one, get one free as a special, right?
Yeah.
For February and March, right? To drive sales to it. But it's going to be a higher ticketed price for a boot camp because it's a lot of work. And we're probably going to create their YouTube channels, if they don't have one, ahead of time, and optimize them with AEO Boss ahead of time, because we don't want to get techie in that.
Yeah.
During the boot camp.
That's my pain. That's why I stopped doing white label boot camps. It's like,
we're just going to concentrate on creating videos that can rank. Create videos, collect video testimonials during your lunch break, stuff like that, right? We're going to have fun. That's a fun workshop, right? creating playlists and showing them how to do that. That's the kind of stuff we're going to do. It's sizzly, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's probably the right, based on my experience with white label bootcamp I talked about last week, or what was it, 2 weeks ago? It's just, I'm like, oh my God, this is like very not fun. And
It
now
drains
we
you. It
have
drains you. It drains you. It does.
yeah, it drains. It is draining.
If I would do
So
it again, the email drips, I wouldn't do it live anymore. I would do that ahead of time. I wouldn't do that again. It gave us brain damage just for
yeah,
a day. So
yeah.
yeah.
So somebody's asking about payment, PayPal. So we have PayPal in the works and we have NMI in the works too as
Wow,
payment
that's great.
integration options. So the team and everything, but when will we see you launch agent apps? Maybe or maybe not. I'm working on it. So
I got to ask you. So what's your thoughts on what's that China's thing? What they're doing with
DeepSeek.
yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Do you have like a paragraph that you would talk? I don't know if you want to talk about it, but I mean,
So my team looked at it. I mean, the improvement from the models that we use is incremental, if there is any, hard to know. And it goes to China, so we don't want to do that.
yeah.
so
Thumbs
so
up.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
job. Yeah, that's
So
great.
we're
Great.
not going to do that, essentially.
Awesome.
No data going to China. That's kind of my first rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So second option, somebody asked NMI, which is a payment gateway. So a lot of people who use credit card processors that are not Stripe, they can connect to a payment, what's called a payment gateway, which is essentially a connector between your front end and your payment processor. So you can hook up all sorts of different card payment processors to it. It's a payment gateway. It stores customers' card information in an encrypted way and the tokens, so we don't have to do that. There's a ton of requirements on security requirements. There are companies that do that professionally. Somebody asked about uploading Excel file like PDF currently in AI Wizard. It is actually, I saw that on our Monday, so it should be in the works. I'll check on that actually. 1 second. Sometimes these calls remind me of things I need to do. I need some help on how I can make these apps work for me. Start in white label bootcamp videos in 1000X Academy, like I mentioned at the beginning of the call. Okay, let me see.
Somebody said, "Man, do you get sleep?" You know what? I wrote something down that I think is really. I think you could talk about this briefly, but I'll just tell you real quick. I wrote it down. What did I say? Yeah, the bigger your dream, the earlier you have to get up.
That's good. Yeah, it's
true. I mean, really,
yeah, it is true.
What's your why? What's your reason for existence, and what motivates you?
Yeah,
It's got to go beyond you. You know, when it goes beyond you, then it gets bigger, and that's what motivates you to get up at. You know, like this morning, I got up at 3:30, developed 2 custom apps for the boot camp. I was trying to resolve some little technical issues that we had, making sure people were taken care of. I recorded a little section of how to do email drips and clipped it out and put it in the community for everybody ahead of time before I got up and before the even boot camp started. So that when we started, I was able to deliver a lot of 1-2 punches to get them energized, right? Yes, you know, they asked for that. So now they have a academy on email drips. Now they have an academy on little micro stuff that we're recording. And when we recorded the boot camp, we recorded and stopped when we went over certain tools, so we have good assets for it as well.
Yeah. Somebody asked, first time, where do I start? Go to 1000X AI Academy, and we have 2 calls on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Again, today is like observe call. So hopefully this was a good observation session of the need for Zapier to work with Stripe. You actually don't need Zapier to integrate with Stripe. Mike, Stripe integrates into AEO Funnels directly, and it gives people access. I see what you're saying. To give people access to your white label seat. Okay. I get it. That requires API right now. In fact, let me make a note on that. Okay. What else, guys? We are like hour and a half in, and still plenty of people are on the call. Seems like it was a good call. If you liked it, drop a fire emoji or something for Ed. He has been awesome, and he took the time from his boot camp to be on this call. Hopefully this gave you guys some ideas and all that. Ed, please continue kicking ass
We will,
and
boss.
making progress, and happy to help you however I can, and the team is behind you.
Yes. Thank you guys. I appreciate. Yeah, maybe
All
we
right.
can have, it'd be great maybe to have you on a call as a, just as a support.
Happy to do it. Whatever I
Yeah.
can do for you, man.
Yeah,
It's
that'd be
again,
awesome.
it's like my high level goal here. Again, we are a platform. We are people enablers with AI. I
Great.
call
Well,
them
whatever you need.
cyborgs, but I don't know. People like being called cyborgs, so
Yeah. If you
yeah.
got any, if you got any space, if you got any space for the Vegas event for any
Oh, you should. Oh,
power events.
totally. You should talk at Vegas. You should talk at Vegas. I will make sure that happens. Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right. Good. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, everybody.
Bet. All right. Have a blessed day. Thank you guys.
Alex, you want me to talk about the event a bit?
Yeah, the Vegas is good. If you guys aren't coming, Terry will tell you you got it. You got to attend.
Awesome. Cheers, Alex. Cheers, Ed. That was epic. Yeah, guys. I mean, at this point, if you haven't, who's coming to the event, who's not coming to the event? Again, don't want to start ranting about it if no one's interested. Who's still interested in coming that's not coming? And yeah, I know a lot of you guys are coming. I mean, at this point, guys, and Ed's is a relatively kind of unique business model there that we kind of got into. But it highlights something. You can really take so many different angles, have so many different niches, have so many different type of business models, right? With our platform at the base of it. So very simply, guys, if you want to build your own entire friggin' platform, much like Ed, much like all of these other guys, man, this friggin' new Zoom thing. By the way, I tried to shut off this what's it called, auto framing thing on Zoom, and I like you can't. Has anyone been able to shut it off? Like this thing that moves around with me, it's weird. But yeah, guys, at this point, if you haven't signed up to come, I would highly recommend. By the end of 2 days, you will have the MVP, your minimum viable product of your own friggin' AI platform, whether you've already started building something on the platform, whether you have never even heard of white label until now. By the end of the 2 days, we are saying you will have your MVP. Like for me, launching Only Famous, which is now famous.ai, I launched it with a handful of the deal apps and maybe 2 or 3 videos that I recorded. Started getting users. We will get you to that point at the end of 2 days. So technically, you could start getting users, much like Ed has, on the 3rd day, and then you evolve it and build the platform from there. So it's a pretty awesome opportunity, guys, and it's not just strictly for someone wanting to build a platform from scratch. You could already have a business and want to, launch a SaaS product and platform adjacent to or integrated into your business. So even with no experience, absolutely, Susie. Technically, you would not need, you could show up absolutely blind to all of this, and by the end of the 2 days, you will have that platform ready to go. Now, obviously, you guys already you're not at zero, right? Because you've already been on one call at least. So you have a bit of an idea of what this entails and what this means. So, yeah, guys, I mean, I'll just say, if you haven't bought a ticket yet, like it's so worth it. And what I can do for you on this call, on the funnel, I believe it's 297. If you did want to come, because you guys have been awesome and you've hung on right till the end of this. And I've done this a couple of times here, but let me do it one more time for you guys. Sometimes on these calls, what we can do is give you a cheeky little incentive here. So if you wanted to come in on the call, I can do it for 197. So 197, guys, is the link I just dropped. And yeah, I'll talk about that. So 197, and let me quickly show you guys. Uh, Obviously, if you pay in full, great, but you can also use Klarna. That breaks it down into very, very reasonable payments there, under 20 bucks a month there. So you can use the Klarna option. So use that link, guys. I'll get you in for 197 instead of the oops. These are the old questions. I almost gave away the gotgame.ai questions there. So yes, guys. So it's 22nd, 23rd of this month. So not next weekend, but the following weekend. It's in Vegas, guys. So if you can make it, great. But the majority of people are actually going to be zooming in, and it's we know how to crush these digital events now. After doing many boot camps over a lot of the different businesses, so we know how to structure the day. It's 197, guys. You're getting 2 days of just pure awesomeness. Imagine what you're learning for a I'm not going to say free because you pay the subscription, right? To have these live calls. Look how much you learn on, an hour and a half of this. Imagine 2 days of just awesomeness being thrown down your throat and learning how to build this business from scratch and this platform, right? Learning how to build the apps, the AI bots, the AI personalities, knowing how to structure everything, set it all up, build your funnels, understand who your target market is, who's your audience, how do you emotionally resonate and engage with them in the right way, building that funnel psychologically, grabbing their attention and pulling them through. And it's about having everything, right? You always hear me talking about it's not just having the amazing business, right? The amazing product and service on one end that provides an insane ROI and amazing value to your clients. It's about also having the other part of it, which is the marketing machine that reflects your business perfectly, but also understanding how to highlight your unique value propositions, your differentiators, your core values, all of that stuff, and doing it in the most intriguing, engaging way possible. Like someone said, the other Terry S in here. What was your name? It was Sassar, wasn't it? Was it Sassar? I think I remember seeing it Sasser or AR. So he was saying that he got hit with the ad last night. Like it's a badass ad. I mean, we've got a lot of different ads, but damn, you remembered it, right? You were like, oh, that's a good one. So it's about grabbing that attention on the front end, taking them through that funnel and building just a phenomenal platform. So we are showing you how to do all of that in 2 friggin' days, guys. 2 friggin' days. So if you want to know the latest there is to know on AI and how to crush it and how to utilize it, and we're having people like Ed fly in, John last week, all coming to the event to just teach you guys what we know on how to go out there and crush it. And Alex, not too bad a person to learn from. He's had the $258 million exit with Zeus, done over $700 million in ad spend, grossed over $1 billion. God, it always sounds a bit pretentious when I say it, but it's true, right? Like, not bragging, just facts, guys, just facts. So, yes, please let me, what I'll do is I'll answer a few questions here, then I'll jump over to the video and show you a little bit of exactly what we're talking about here, but it's the 22nd, 23rd. This is an open ticket, by the way, guys. If you get in at 197 and you can't make the 22nd and 23rd for whatever reason, we can hold on to it to the next event. These are the new versions. It's like we've warmed up with the boot camps. The boot camps were awesome, like such great, actionable, practical stuff. People got their businesses off the ground up and running. But to Alex's point, right? It was really intensive one day. So now we split it over two. Like Darsh is teaching a big chunk of it. Alex is teaching a big chunk of it. We're gonna have John. We're gonna have Ed, bunch of other people there to just give you the latest and greatest on all this stuff. All right. So yeah, it's either in person or online. Majority of people are going to be in online, and we know how to do it. We know how to space it out. We know how to break it. You see, friggin' Zoom just moving all over the place. It just stop it. It's so I literally can't get rid of it. I've dived through the chat G or the AI hole to try and figure it out. Um, So yeah, anyway, friggin' Zoom. This is one of those things, right? Pitchforks, like Zoom's great. It's an amazing thing. One little thing, and I'm like, ah. Oh, and it's not even Zoom, I think it's just the updated Mac. But anyway, all right. So Vegas or in person, we know how to break it out. We know how to give you guys the just the right amount of breaks so you don't, lose focus and you keep that momentum. The dates, Susie, are 22nd and 23rd. I'll show you the landing page in a little bit here, guys. This is online. Yes, it's online, or in person, I think the majority are actually going to be online. Yeah, you can build. So we'll show you how to build apps like Ed, whatever you'll need. Remember, guys, you can take whatever market niche you want. We've launched 7 of them ourselves. I've launched Only Famous, which is all about building your personal or faceless or business brand. We've got Book Daddy, all about building and launching books from scratch and knowing how to market them. We've got a Pledge, which is all about AEO. We've got Astrology, which is all about astrology. We've got Clean Health. We've got Bible Launch that Terrence and Thousand X launched, and I think that's it. Maybe one more. And we're about to launch a couple more, but I won't give that one away yet. I'm currently launching one with a Deal.ai member actually, but again, too early to say too much about that. But did you hear the types of businesses that were mentioned there? Like books, AEO, astrology, branding, like so many. The Bible, it's a beautiful cross section. You can build whatever you want, whatever your soul requires, your heart's content. So don't think that you have to build exactly something like Ed or some of these other white labelers. It's really whatever your business is. The platform is pivoting to these meetings too. Is there a video available after the event? I have another event that weekend. So, Helenia, I'm not sure, honestly. I'm sure it will be uploaded somewhere. I can't give you 100% on when or why, or if it's going to be free or not. I don't know. The platform is pivoting to these meetings too. Nothing more important than this. Well, I'll always say, guys, you don't have to come to these events, right? You don't have to, but I agree, cuz like this is important. If you really want to get ahead of the game, right? You don't have to. You've got everything you need, guys. Never want to be like, oh, well, Terry's on there just trying to push us to this event again because we have to go. You don't have to go. Definitely don't have to go. If you really want to accelerate and learn some badass stuff and get to know the team, it helps. You guys use TikTok as well for Deal.ai? Yes, and actually the majority of the famous.ai sales right now coming from TikTok. Here for first time, would you please tell me where the other trainings and what time? Joanna, all you need to go is to the live training app. It's the yellow app on your dashboard, says live training. All of the scheduled live trainings are there, plus the replays below. Carlos, best regards. Gotta go. Great offer, by the way. Yeah, ain't too bad, guys. Ain't too bad. And only on this call you can do the 197. Otherwise, you're doing the 297 on the funnel. And I will play the video in a sec, guys. Would this video be available on the 1000X Academy? This one? No, this is going to be the live training. So I'll be uploaded in the next couple of days and be under the live training app. Who wants to emulate losers instead of winners? I don't think it's pretentious. Okay, fair enough. Oh, the Alex thing. I know I just say it a lot, and I'm like, all right, okay, everyone, okay. Alex has been, he's done billions of sales, and it's when you've said it 1,000 times, I start hearing it a lot when I say it. But it's facts, guys. Like, wouldn't we all love to have a $258 million exit and learn how to do that? I'm not saying that everyone that comes to an event is going to automatically make a $258 million exit. That's not what I'm saying. You all have the potential to, if Alex does it, you can all do it, but obviously ain't super easy. I love the pay per user experience because it helps you launch something great without a heavy expense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guys, the way we've set this up, like I don't know anyone else in the world anywhere where you can do what you can do with us, right? Before Deal.ai, you used to have to either be an engineer or developer or understand coding or hire a team to do so, or raise millions of dollars through funding to get something like this going. We've just given you the keys to the kingdom, and you can build all of it, right? I've built all of famous.ai by myself. Not a coder, not an engineer, probably least qualified on the team to do that. Not my skill sets, right? Uh, and I say that with pride because if I can do it, guys, like you guys can absolutely crush an incredible platform. And Famous.ai almost has 1,000 monthly paying subscribers now. Little old platform that I built from scratch with our platform, not knowing anything about coding or engineering. It's pretty badass, guys. So we'll teach you to do that like in 2 days at the event. Nice. Chantel is in. Beautiful, beautiful. Excited to launch your agency. Let's go. Yeah. Guys, marketing agency right now is a phenomenal business to launch. It really is one of the easiest businesses. Well, easier said than done, but easiest businesses to get off the ground and up and running. When we'll get location and time details. Charlie, that will be, so you'll get the time. We're just finalizing location, which as soon as we do, will be sent out. So I want to say the next few days. If anyone is jumping in now, by the way, guys, it's a manual link I made. So it's not automated receipt. I'll get the team to send you out a receipt in the next hour or two. Auto scrolling, is that what it is, Donna? I thought it's called auto framing, but where do I do that? I don't know where the hell to do that. Is this training video? No, this again, astrology, love it. Yeah. I'm into digital marketing and skincare, would like to build a business around these niche. Yeah, beautiful. Marketing and skincare, great. There's not a lot you can't really apply this to, guys. I mean, any market, any business, any niche, any audience within reason. It's not really one I can't think of. What do you think about doing a basic premium and enterprise levels for just reselling deal for my niche market? Well, that's kind of step what like yeah, you can do that. That's fine. But you might as well just be an affiliate, David, rather than like the whole point of the white label is to really build something special and unique, targeted towards what your business is. Just like, slapping a logo on and reselling exactly what we have, it just doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Because it's direct competition. Not that we mind the direct competition, it's just more on you guys. Like, do you want to do that, and how effective is it really anyway? So if you just want to be a affiliate, you can just go to the affiliate app, grab that link. Anyone that pays with that, you get paid. It's a simple way to do it rather than. But I would suggest don't do it the boring way, the affiliate way. No hate on affiliates, by the way. We've got a lot of great affiliates out there. But challenge you to actually build something truly unique for your niche, using us as a base, right? Still stuck with where to start to build my first app. Not sure if I'm alone on this. So, Khaled, depends on what your niche is, man. Just okay. Here, I'll give you a quick hint. Go on Ask Alex and say what your business is and say, hey, give me 3 great app ideas. Pick your favorite one, start building it. There you go. Apologies for the long link. What long link? Oh, right. Terry instructions how to stop Zoom camera moving. Oh, cheers. Okay, I'm grabbing that. Thank you, Pablo. Let me grab that. Damn, I was literally trying to figure it out all day yesterday. Cheers. Genuinely appreciate that. Thank you, Pablo. You mentioned you figure out the best way to read when talking on video. Oh yeah, I did. My little tip on won't get into that now, Veronica. Um Oh, but I mean, I'll just tell you, if you're talking about doing like a teleprompter for like a VSL or something, a little hack I found that worked for me is I try and do the majority of my VSLs without anything and just freeballing it and free flowing because that comes across really well. But then I found if you are doing, it's hard to not seem scripted when you're reading a teleprompter. A little trick I found is if on teleprompters, usually it's done by a point system, like how fast is it scrolling. If you put it on point one or 1 or 2 points above your like normal reading level, for some reason, and it's like a little hard to keep up with it, and you'd be a little animated, it comes across super authentic. Is a little hack I found in the last couple of weeks because I was watching some of my VSLs and I was like, seems too scripted here. You mentioned oh yeah, please leave link open until after the Super Bowl. Need my other son here. No, well, Elaine, I'll tell you what, because what I really want to do is it's I'll address that in a sec. Elaine, how about complex avatars on stage as in a play? That's you like holograms. That's a little beyond our capability, Michael, but like the idea. Cheers, Donna. Thanks for jumping on it. Yeah, you've always got great energy, Donna. I appreciate it. Your own voice on voiceovers in the deal.ai apps. Oh, cloning your own voice. I don't think we've got that yet. I think it's on the roadmap. I think I've heard the team talking about it. I'm honestly not sure. I don't think we've currently got it, but it might be on the horizon. Oh no, we got a game tonight, Donna. 8 p.m. Eastern, 3K minimum on the line. Jump in and do it. All right, I'm to the bottom of this. Let me play this video, guys. Thank you, Terry. I know my niche, but lack the step-by-step guide. Maybe just overwhelmed with all the loads and resources. Yeah, don't worry. It's okay to be overwhelmed. We've got a lot of stuff. The best way to get over the overwhelm is just dive in, get your teeth stuck in, and just get your reps in on the different apps. And just test stuff, right? Just don't, I mean, Alex's thing is speed and experimentation. The more you test, the more you experiment, the more reps you'll get, and the easier you'll get, and the clearer your path should become. Awesome. Rock and roll. All right, let me play this video for you guys, just so you get a better understanding of exactly what the event's all about, and then I'll come back to some questions, and then we can hop off here. One thing I'll say, guys, is, oh, where did I put it now? Here we go.
Business deploys AI agents that handle repetitive tasks, boost productivity, and free up your time. What if I were to tell you that the future of business isn't about using AI? It's about owning it. At the AI Wealth Summit, you'll learn exactly how to make this happen in just one weekend. We'll teach you how to build and launch your very own AI-powered platform and custom applications, all powered by cutting-edge technology developed by Dr. Alex Mayer, one of the brightest minds in AI innovation. Imagine this, your very own AI platform running your business on autopilot, handling the tasks that slow you down while you focus on growth, strategy, and innovation. It's not a dream, it's a reality, and it's happening now. This is your chance to step into the AI revolution and lead it. At the AI Wealth Summit, you'll work side by side with industry experts and thought leaders to gain the tools, frameworks, and technology to transform your business or even start a brand new one. You're going to learn how to build your own AI-powered platform. Using our no-code, white-label technology, you can create custom applications in minutes, not months. You're going to learn how to automate your business, deploy AI agents that handle repetitive tasks, boost productivity, and free up your time for what really matters. You're going to learn how to launch AI-powered funnels and solutions designed to attract more customers and deliver results 24/7. And market your AI solution with our powerful frameworks to announce and promote your technology, positioning your business as a leader in your market. And finally, you're going to learn our secret weapon, how you can dominate AI-driven platforms and discover how to make your products and your services recommended by tools like ChatGPT, Alexa, and more. And here's the best part. You don't need a technical background or years of experience to make this happen. You'll gain access to our white label platform that allows you to speak your ideas into existence. Whether you're building an AI-powered application, funnels, or an entire ecosystem, our platform will do the heavy lifting for you. No coding required. By the end of the weekend, you'll have your own AI platform ready to launch. A platform that puts your business on autopilot, working for you while you focus on scaling and innovating. This isn't just another business event. This is your opportunity to transform the way you work, the way you grow, the way you lead in the market. The AI Wealth Summit is where businesses are born, reinvented, and scaled to the future. And let's be clear, this isn't about waiting for AI to happen to you. It's about you taking control, building it, and owning it. Be the entrepreneur who embraces the revolution, not the one who gets left behind. We know this is a big promise, but we're ready to back it up. Attend the first day of the summit, and if you don't feel like you're gaining at least 10 times the value of your investment, we'll refund your ticket, no questions asked. That's how confident we are that this event will be a game changer for your business. Here's the thing. This is a one-time event. The AI Wealth Summit will happen only once this year, and seats are filling up fast. Early bird pricing is available now, but these prices will increase soon. Once spots are gone, they're gone. Don't wait. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click the link now to secure your spot today and start building an AI-powered future. For the cost of dinner for four, you'll gain access to the tools and the knowledge that can transform your business and your life. Imagine waking up weeks from now with your very own AI platform running seamlessly in the background, attracting customers, automating tasks, and scaling your business while you sleep. That's what's waiting for you at the AI Wealth Summit. The future of business isn't about using AI, it's about owning it. Be part of the revolution. Click the link now to secure your spots, and let's build your future together.
It's funny, I always laugh at that very cheesy guy, like, you know, in the video there. By the way, I'm talking quiet, more quiet than I usually do because my babies are napping behind these walls. All right, guys, any other questions about that? And I'll tell you what I'll do. Why don't I drop the landing page here so you can check the landing page out on your own, and I'll keep this open for another 35 minutes. Elaine, I can email you separately if you want, but here is, where did I put the link? There it is. So that is the landing page and the Stripe link. So use the Stripe link, guys. That's 197 instead of the 297 it is on the funnel. Guys, it's $197 for 2 days of awesomeness, right? Like, I'm telling you, I'm plant my flag. I've started saying this a lot recently, but plant my flag in the sand. We will absolutely like over deliver to you for 197. And like Terrence said in the video there, like if you're not blown away the first day, we'll just send you your money back. It's fine, right? We don't mind. It's that's not gonna happen. I don't think we'll have one person being like, oh, I didn't get my value. It's pretty badass, guys. So if you're serious about it, if any part of it interests you, just I'd pull the trigger here and give it a go. You have my my stamp of approval, if that means anything. So email me separately to chat with you. Don't want to discuss here, please. Derek, what are you do you want to just email me? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Terry@deal.ai, Terry@deal.ai, TERRY. Do you recommend this to someone who's already done all the other boot camps? Yes. Reason being, Vanessa, is this isn't a boot camp, right? It's the Wealth Summit. So you're learning a lot more than just literally how to build the white label. You're learning how to build funnels, how to market in the right way. All the latest and greatest with AI. You're getting guest speakers. You get John, Ed. I think we're bringing in a couple of other heavy hitters as well. So in terms of, and I'm not just saying this to be like, oh, you know, come to the same event again. It's not the boot camp, right? It's not called the boot camp. Boot camp was very specific. This is a lot more geared towards the entirety of launching a business, right? Like all the different aspects of it. So if you, well, I'll tell you this, Vanessa, why don't you come? And at the end, if you're like, oh, I learn all the same stuff again, I'll just send you your money back. No big deal. I'm pretty sure that will definitely not happen. So give it a go. Yeah, Chantel, so excited. Love it. Good, good, good. Yes, Eric, you can attend online. Absolutely. The majority of people will be attending online. The majority of people will be attending online for wherever you are in the world. Charles, since mine, is there a way for me to pay the VIP separately? Yeah, Charles, if you want to email me, terry@deal.ai, I can hook you up with the VIP as well. Terry@deal.ai, or just send me your email here if you want to personally send it to me so everyone doesn't see it. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, it decided to the Interstellar poster. Yeah, it's like top 3 favorite movies. It's such a good movie, right? Interstellar. If no one's seen it, definitely go check it out. How earn money? Yeah, exactly. Like if you you'll know a lot more about how to make money utilizing AI after the event than when you did beforehand. Eric, you're in. Beautiful. Let's do it. Yes, says Elaine. Beautiful. Cheers, Joanna. Yeah, happy Super Bowl, everyone. Who's everyone's rooting for? Shoot, just realized I have an event on the 22nd. Well, the event will be recorded, Karen, but this is also an open ticket. So we're going to be doing a lot of these events. You can bank in the 197 for next month. No worries, Charles. All good. Okay, guys, look at that. Bang on top of the hour. So I'm going to jump off here, but please save those links. Like I said, I'll give you a half an hour if you want to look at the landing page, go through it, maybe check out the video again, and then jump in there by 2:30 or what is it? 4:30 EST. Nice one, guys. Is there a coupon? Is there a coupon code? Guys, it's you never know unless you ask, right? Appreciate the question, Eric. Like you'll get 197 is an insultingly low price for what you're getting here. I mean that. Like this event for what you're learning, I know for a fact there are other people out there charging thousands of dollars for similar type events and getting way less practical information. So yeah, I appreciate. I'm not having a go at you, Eric. I think that's a solid question. You never know unless you ask. I'm just giving context. Like 197, guys, is a friggin' steal. Like it's insane. I like it. If you were telling me like everything that you're getting in this event and who's speaking at it and what you can come away with, and I didn't know the price point, I would guess like 5 grand, something like that. It's not that. I tried pushing. I used to say this. I tried pushing for higher when we first spoke about the boot camps like a year ago. And I was like, well, Alex, obviously these are going to be like 2,500, like literally verbatim had this conversation. Obviously these should be, 2,500, 5K tickets, right? And he was like, no, let's get them in, low price, low ticket. Let's just give them the value. And, the transparent, selfish thing. Well, it's altruistic and selfish. Altruistically, you see how giddy and like excited Alex gets when he knows people are actually using the platform and what he had in his head comes to fruition. Like he gets so pumped. He was literally saying like, Ed, this is awesome. This is what I envisioned. I get so excited. That's what gets us out of bed and tap dancing in the morning. But obviously selfishly, guys, we get you in for low ticket to come to a badass event. We over deliver, we get you pumped up, we give you all the actionable and practical skills and things you need to build a business and launch a platform. Guess what? And it's in our best interest to do that because then you're going out there, you're using our platform, you're getting badass results. All of this, in its tangible and intangible ways comes back to us and we grow as well. So yeah, hell yeah. Like I'll tell you guys that. Low ticket, come to an event, get blown away, use our platform, grow a business, make everyone look awesome. It's not a bad model, right? So on that, I will leave you guys. Okay, Christina, please may I have the VIP link? Good. Okay, yep. Let me grab that. In fact, Charles, I don't know if you sent me your, or just email me, Charles, but I will grab that and shoot you the link, Christina. Awesome. Cheers, Eric. Cheers, Diane. I will need to know what time on Saturday you'll be starting. I'm going to say 10 a.m. Pacific, Vegas time, which would be 1 p.m. Eastern. Might be a bit earlier, but I'm pretty sure it'll start at 10. Okay, Jacinta. All right, let me grab that email as well. That didn't work. Yeah, anyone interested in the link for the VIP? VIP, by the way, is more just kind of one-on-one stuff before and after the event. Plus, I think we're doing a few little other goodies, but I'll the VIP is 1,500 guys, 1,500. Not sure if anyone knew that or not. Okay. VIP link. Yeah, cool. Why don't I'll send the people interested and tell you a little bit about it in an email, and you guys can jump in if you want. I think we've still got a few tickets left. So it's 1,500 guys. Nice. Awesome. All right. Well, it's been my pleasure. Always a pleasure. Never a chore. If you've ever heard that one. Cheers, guys, and see you on the next call, which will be, well, my Tuesday call if you want to jump on that. And I'll be breaking a lot of this stuff down a little more in detail, so you guys can really utilize all of this. Nice. All the recordings, Jacinta, are in the live training below. So if you go to live training, you'll see all the places you can register. Scroll down, you'll see all the recordings. Recorded ones are also below. The Tuesday ones are below. Yeah, let's go, Elaine. Have you won one yet, Elaine? I don't think I've shouted out your name yet, but yeah, it will be way more than 3K. It'll probably be closer to 4K because every time someone gets eliminated, more money goes in the pot. All right, Elaine. Well, maybe today's your lucky day. Let's go. You keep forgetting to log in. So step one, log in. That gives you exponentially better chances of winning. All right. Awesome, guys. I'm going to say goodbye for the 10th time now and actually leave. Cheers. Oh, what are we saying? Okay, nice one, Alina. Sounds good. All right, guys. Peace out. And check you on the next one. Bye. Sorry, I just saw that, Chantel. What do you mean you need the link for deal.ai? Just the link for deal.ai to buy the platform is just literally go to deal.ai. Not sure what you mean there. I'll take myself off. I'll keep looking at this for a minute or so, Chantel, if you want to clarify what you mean, but otherwise, see ya.